And the Atlanta United social team with a quick Photoshop work on Lionel Messi's pizza, turning it into an L. LOL as Atlanta wins 5-2. Herc, let's talk about Lionel Messi and his no-show in Atlanta. Are you cool with it?
I'm absolutely cool with it. Listen, Lionel Messi isn't here so you can watch him just wave. He's here to play if he's fit, right? Here is my concern, is why he's not there. It's one of two things, okay? It's either turf-related, that either Messi's camp, or Inter Miami, Tata Martino, etc., don't want him playing on turf, or that this muscular fatigue, or fatigue in general, is much more serious than we thought. He doesn't play against Bolivia, okay, and that game was September 8th, okay? The last game he played was actually September 8th. Doesn't play versus Bolivia. So you go 8 days later, it's the game against Atlanta. Here we are 10 days later. Today's session was closed to the public, was closed to the media. So we don't know Messi's availability for the midweek game. Is it more than we thought with Messi? That's why I'm okay with it. But I'm also a little worried for Messi because there are a lot of games coming up, very important games, and I don't know how much Messi we're going to see.
So it's interesting that you mentioned he's not here to stand and wave. I don't know if you saw the tweet from our recent guest here on Futbol Americas, Pablo Maurer. He said back in the day, Pelé used to go no matter what, whether he was playing or not. I think he gave the example of he went to Philly and people showed up just to watch him wave. A little bit different times. Would have been cool to see Messi do that. I do feel, obviously I'm cool with him not playing. I do feel some sort of sadness for the people that paid money. A lot of people paid a lot of money to see him, although you could have looked at a calendar. You could have seen, one, that this was in a close to a FIFA international window, and then on top of that, that this game was on turf. And if you're investing your hard-earned money in a game that's on turf near a FIFA window and you're trying to watch Lionel Messi, it may not turn out well for you. I also feel bad for Inter Miami fans because I do feel like this loss really is kind of the end of the playoff hopes. I know we've been saying that they had a shot to make it, and maybe even you said they had a shot to do something spectacular, maybe even getting into the top 5 or 6 teams. I think that's a far cry now. But obviously, to keep Lionel Messi healthy, if you're an Inter Miami fan, that's your most important thing. I think what we clearly find out here, Herc, is what the priority is for Inter Miami. And that's what Tata Martino hints at after the game. He says this is about the Open Cup final. He's waiting on that game on the 27th. The folks at Inter Miami, they want another trophy more than they want a playoff appearance. I'm fine with that. I think Inter Miami fans should be fine with that. Are you fine with that, putting the Open Cup final ahead of MLS Cup playoffs?
Oh, I'm completely fine with it. I just don't think it's as lost as you think it is. I mean, let's do the numbers right here. There's 7 games left, right? That's a possible 21 points. DC United just lost Tyler Miller for the year. That's who they're chasing. Their goalkeeper, their starting goalkeeper, Tyler Miller, he's out for the year. Mm-hmm. So you got 6 games in 17 days. One of those games, by the way, in 17 days is the U.S. Open Cup final versus Houston, which you have at home. They have 28 points right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they do. I told you the magic number was 41. So out of a possible 21 points, they need 13. 4 games you got to win and 1 result out of those 7 games that you have left. I think it's doable, and it's only doable with a healthy Messi. This is why this whole, he didn't play in Atlanta, he might not play this weekend, is giving me vibes that there's something else going on. Yes, the priority is the Open Cup, but when is the Open Cup, Sebi? The 28th?
27th.
27th?
I think it's 27th that Wednesday, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think there's something going on there.